right, make sure I get my sound shared. Okay, so good afternoon. I'm Kaylin Lewis. I use she, her pronouns. I'm the Director of Membership and Communications for NASW Michigan. I hope everyone is enjoying the conference so far. Before you step away for a break, I want to ask you to stick around for just a few minutes to learn a little bit about and hear from our fabulous 2024 chapter award recipients. We are proud to recognize the contributions of our outstanding social workers and community leaders who reflect the values of our profession through our annual awards. We believe in celebrating the success of our field and our colleagues, so each year we come together to honor the outstanding work and accomplishment of our friends, colleagues, and like-minded partners. So before I introduce our first recipient, I want to thank those who took the time to nominate a member of our social work community for an award this year. We received so many incredible nominations, and we really appreciate your support in recognizing and honoring the inspiring work that's being done by the leaders in our field. So first up, the Lisa Putman Award for Excellence in Child Welfare was named in honor of Lisa Putman, a 28-year-old Child Protective Services social worker who was murdered while on the job in 1998. In Lisa's honor, this award recognizes a current social worker who has demonstrated excellence in the practice area of child welfare. Congratulations to our 2024 recipient, Brittany Massa. I will now share a few words from Brittany.
Good afternoon. I am so happy to be hosted by NASW Michigan and to be here with you all today, even if just from your computer screens. I have been incredibly overwhelmed with both gratitude and excitement to be selected to receive the Lisa Putnam Award for Excellence in Child Welfare today. This is not something I could have ever anticipated, but it is such an honor to have been nominated and selected in honor of Lisa Putnam and the impact she had on the child welfare community. I have worked in child welfare the entirety of my professional career, which is now approaching 10 years. That is a feat, which is something that I am often reminded of by my colleagues. This is not easy work, and it is often difficult to feel successful considering the systemic barriers and varying outcomes we face, but the families I work with are the biggest motivators to keep going. My time in a family's life is not often their happiest, but one of my goals has always been to develop the best possible working relationship I can to ensure we're working together as a team and to bring some light to the circumstances, especially for the children. I attribute a lot of my success, and particularly the longevity of my career, to the environments in which I was professionally raised at Michigan State University and Ingham County Department of Health and Human Services. All I knew when I started college at Michigan State was that I liked the idea of working with people, which was pretty vague. But one of my best friends introduced her own major to me, which was social work, and things fell into place from there. The social work program at Michigan State led me to child welfare with hands-on experience as an intern, which ultimately solidified my career path. I also benefited from the collaboration between the universities and the Department of Health and Human Services with their child welfare certificate. The organization of social work education is so crucial to helping students grow, develop their interests, and also develop the confidence to enter the workforce. This experience at Michigan State is also the reason I am so passionate about working with students both in the community and in the classroom, especially to support our future social workers no matter where they may go. I'm also so lucky to have put down roots in the vicinity of Michigan State so I can continue to work directly with those that were so influential during my education. I've been blessed at Department of Health and Human Services since that point with supportive mentors and supervisors that I could not have possibly asked for when I started my career. They were able to build upon the person that I was and turn me into the worker I am today and teach me the delicate balance between building client relationships and policy and self-care. Again, I am so incredibly honored to have been nominated and selected for this award, especially alongside many of my peers that I know are equally deserving of the recognition. I hope to continue doing the best I can alongside and on behalf of families in Michigan and to continue to make everyone proud that has supported me thus far. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Brittany. Next up, the Social Work Agency of the Year Award recognizes the outstanding accomplishments of an organization that employs social workers and has shown demonstrable contributions to the profession, as well as the community it serves. Congratulations to our 2024 recipient, the Community Mental Health Authority of Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham counties. Now for some remarks from our Agency of the Year.
Good afternoon. I'm Sarah Lurie, Chief Executive Officer of Community Mental Health Authority of Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham counties. And on behalf of our entire organization, I am so honored to accept this prestigious award of NASW Michigan Agency of the Year for 2024. It's especially meaningful that we've been nominated for this award by Michigan State University School of Social Work with the special support of our staff member and esteemed colleague, Jessica Rumsey. This partnership with MSU exemplifies our shared commitment to the learning and development of social workers and clinical professionals. Through meaningful activities and learning supports, we embrace the opportunity to introduce students to the vital services that we provide in the public behavioral health system in Michigan. This award is a testament to the dedication of our clinical staff. They serve as mentors and guides to our interns, assuring that it is a rich and meaningful learning opportunity. I'm also proud to share that with the support of our board, we are sponsoring a cohort of 9 of our staff members in the pursuit of their Masters of Social Work at the MSU School of Social Work. We're really proud to say that we have our first graduate now in Jessica Rumsey. It's a profound reminder of the impact that we have on the individuals we serve and on the community. Together, we will continue to strive for excellence in providing behavioral health care in the community. Thank you. And now let's hear from some of our staff.
Are you ready? Okay. I am writing this letter in support of the nomination of Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham County Community Mental Health as the NASW Michigan Chapter's Outstanding Agency of 2024. I have been given a lot of cool opportunities while I've been at CMH that have helped me advance in my career, specifically the CMH Scholars Program.
You could see the shift when she first started in August to where she ended. It's a completely different person, and she is going to do amazing things with families and children, and I cannot wait to be her coworker and watch her be so successful.
The field instructors and agency supervisors go above and beyond to ensure that interns feel seen, heard, and supported in the agency.
We're learning right along with them as students, what works and what doesn't, what they need, what they don't need. Some of them have not been in school for 20 years, so it's been an adjustment, and learning what they need and how I can support them to succeed is so important, and it's been very rewarding in my role.
I had gotten to a point where I was like, oh man, how am I gonna make this work? Like, how am I gonna go back and get my degree? Like, I work full time, I have bills, all these things, and it seemed really impossible to do, and I don't honestly know if I would have been able to get through the program had I not had the support from CMH, my colleagues, my supervisors, just the agency as a whole. They got me through it, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that they gave me.
We want you to have a wide variety of learning opportunities, whether that's going to any trainings we have, teams we have, and we want to hear your thoughts. And we also make sure you have a balance between your schooling and your internship and your personal life, and we just care about you, and you can see that through all the opportunities that CMH will offer you.
My experience during my time as an employee, along with my experience as a student intern over these last 2 semesters, has shown me that CEI CMH is committed to helping employees and interns grow and learn so that we can effectively serve our communities. I have never experienced commitment to this degree with any other agency. Sincerely, Jessica Rumsey.
Congratulations to the Community Mental Health Authority of Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham counties. Last but not least, the Lifetime Achievement Award celebrates a Michigan social worker's lifetime of accomplishments. In honoring the Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, NASW Michigan recognizes the best social work values and accomplishments demonstrated in the social worker's lifetime career. Congratulations to one of 2 of our 2024 recipients, Tim Monroe. Now for a message from Tim.
Hi everyone, I'm Tim Monroe. I hope you're enjoying today's workshop. I'm sorry that I couldn't attend. I'm deeply honored to receive the 2024 NASW Lifetime Achievement Award. I was quite surprised when I learned I was selected for this. Recognition for a body of work that has become more like a lifestyle after 40 plus years was completely unexpected. The kind words I received from those who nominated me for this award, as well as from those who have reached out to me since it was announced, has been quite moving. It has caused me to think about the many twists and turns my personal journey as a social worker took over the years. It was never boring, I can say that much. Social work, the business of helping people, transcends a clear definition. It takes on many different forms. In some situations, it can have a face that is clearly recognizable, but in others, it can be faceless. While what we do as social workers is always incredibly vital and can be life-changing for people, often it is only noticed by those who witness it or experience it directly. In the end, what we do is help, and I cannot think of a more worthy profession than one where the intent is to improve the lives of people. I am proud to be among the vanguard of those who call themselves a social worker. I accept this recognition not just as an acknowledgement of my own contributions to the field, but also the collective contributions and dedication of all those who strive to make a positive impact on the lives of people. As social workers, every day we encounter people facing immense challenges. It is our privilege to walk alongside them, helping them find hope, offering support, and providing empathy. I am grateful for the opportunities I've had to contribute to making meaningful change, but I'm also equally mindful of the countless unsung heroes whose contributions often go unnoticed. I accept this award not just for me, but for all the social workers, volunteers, advocates, allies, and helpers out there who tirelessly champion the cause of helping people in need. Thank you once again for this honor. I'm deeply humbled and inspired to continue the important work ahead.
Wow. Can we give just one more virtual round of applause to Brittany, Tim, and CEI CMH? We are so lucky in Michigan to be a state filled with such tremendous social work leadership. Our last award today, I have the privilege of introducing you all to our second Lifetime Achievement Award for 2024. As most of you know, NASW is the largest organization in the world supporting and connecting the social work profession. And we've been honored to have Dr. Sandra Salmon's leadership and expertise guiding our state since she began her social work journey in the MSW program at the University of Michigan in 1974. 1974 also happens to be the first year Michigan actually had a chapter of NASW, meaning Dr. Salmon's has literally been with the chapter since day one. Two of Sandra's social work colleagues, Kathleen Deal and Stephen Rassi, had a wonderful idea to surprise her by acknowledging her lifetime of going above and beyond what was expected or required for ensuring that those who are vulnerable and at risk could get the services and resources that they deserved from social work, and for her decades of enhancing the skills of clinicians across the nation. If you haven't heard of Dr. Salmon's, her career has intersected many arenas, including mental health, criminal justice, substance use disorders, sexology, and therapy at the individual, family, and group levels. In the late 80s, one of Sandra's clients, probably like many of you, changed the trajectory of her career forever when they mentioned they had a transgender partner. At that time, there was virtually no information about working with transgender clients. No social work, psychology, or counseling programs taught anything about working with these clients or their families. There weren't continuing education programs available, and no such knowledge was required for licensing purposes. And as any great social worker would do, Dr. Salmon's listened to the needs for clients, identified her own areas where she needed greater competence, and threw herself into learning more. She took careful steps to ensure that she was learning from people who had real lived experiences, including attending conferences, conventions, and fairs that were organized, presented, and attended by transgender people from across the world. Dr. Salmon's has gone above and beyond to become one of the main leaders in provision for clinical services for transgender people and their families throughout Michigan over the last 3+ decades. She has become an accomplished author, activist, educator, supervisor, mentor, and overall one groundbreaking social worker. She has shared her experience to local, state, national, and international audiences, including providing dozens of workshops for Michigan social workers over the years. She's a founding trainer for our statewide Affirming Care Provision Certificate program, which has now trained several hundred clinicians to better support our transgender and non-conforming communities. Her impact on our profession will be felt for a generation of practitioners. I have observed her genuine warmth and humility and know that she never seeks the spotlight. As she approaches her retirement, it seems fitting that such an extraordinary social worker be recognized for her legacy of exemplary clinical care, teaching excellence, and scholarship. This past weekend, I was able to present Dr. Sammons with her award in front of family and colleagues at her retirement party at the Mathai Botanical Gardens in Ann Arbor. 2024 marks the 50th year of membership with NASW, and I can think of no one more deserving to receive the 2024 NASW Michigan Lifetime Achievement Award. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Salmon for her careers of advocacy, education, and advancing the social work profession, and for all of our awardees. We are so honored to have you as Michigan colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne, for sharing those kind words about Sandra, and congratulations to Dr. Sammons. That concludes today's award presentation. Thank you and congratulations once more to all of our recipients.